Welcome, everyone, to Enlightened World Network. Today on our show, A Meditation a Day, we have a wonderful guest, Dr. Phillip Mountrose, and he's going to be sharing with us a guided meditation. Welcome, Phillip.
Great to be back with you, Sue, and on Enlightened World Network, a great place to be to get enlightened, get enlightening support, information, resources, meditation like what I'm going to do shortly called What Your Soul Wants You to Know Now.
Good. I'm looking forward to it. Do start when you're ready.
So I'm going to use a couple resources, a special Oracle deck, an Oracle card deck, and it's an Akashic Tarot deck. And it's a little different than a lot of tarot decks as to help guide us in this collective question of what your soul needs you to know now. And that means that collectively, everyone will get a reading for all of us. And then you will customize it, of course, for yourself watching this, how these cards that I'm about to show you relate to your life now, revealing hidden meanings. And I'll bring in Archangel Metatron to channel a message for us too on what this might mean for us. So I think I'll shift over to the cards for this reading. It's a three-card reading. And from the, again, as I said, the Akashic Tarot deck by Sharon Ann Klingler and Sandra Ann Taylor. And the first card is your soul's presence. And that's the card I've faced up, and it says the Buddha prepares. And this, again, very loosely relates to the regular tarot. And the Buddha prepares her with other little meditators in the background. That's your soulful presence. And the pure intention, which is the second card I'll be drawing. And then how to trust. So that's the three-card reading about having your soulful presence, which I drew is this card 13, our lucky 13, the Buddha prepares. So when I know many people watching are meditators, and there are many ways to meditate, which shifts your presence and your awareness in your inner landscape. And scientists can study by brain scans, different scans, how your body changes and your brain waves change, the patterns instead of the sort of monkey mind, the ongoing normal waking state, we become more aligned with slower brain waves, alpha waves and delta and theta waves. Like meditators, long-term meditators can really develop those patterns, which shifts your awareness. So you do that in meditation, and it could be a walking meditation. There are many kinds. And why do we meditate? Well, we're, in this case, preparing. What are we preparing for? Well, we're preparing really to have this state be a more permanent state, a trait, something that's more who we are regularly. So even when we have the ups and downs and we face our external world and our daily challenges, we still have that meditative state operating like an app in the background, that we're more awake, we're calmer. One of the affirmations my wife Jane Mountrose and I like to do here at Awakenings Institute, our nonprofit organization, is I am the calm, poised presence which nothing can disturb. Mantra. I am the calm, pure, poised presence that nothing can disturb, or the calm presence that nothing can disturb. And that kind of reminds me of the meditative picture in this first card, which is the soul presence in this reading. So that means, what is the pure intention behind this, behind the soulful presence? That's the second card I will reveal, because this presence is going to require what? It's the Queen of Forces, sometimes the Queen of Wands, or that activative life force energy. And you kind of see the yin and the yang, the moon and the sun, and she's balancing the forces, standing in two different parts of the water. And what that suggests, this pure intent, is to balance the external and the internal. So we have these internal states, we want to make them calmer. quieting the mind or the ego. We want to balance giving and receiving, acting and resting, movement and rest. So we're continually balancing like this queen of forces between the two worlds, right? That's in this case our pure intention. So we can have this balancing state. So we have this meditative state more uh, ongoing, more alive, more active, which takes us to the third card is how do you trust this? How can we trust this to work for us today? The Six of Keys, the keys in this deck is the Pentacles or the Earth card. This is the Fire card, by the way, the forces. The keys, there's an artist or artisan crafting his craft by the light of the moon. And so in this reading, when you trust yourself, this is us for us individually and collectively, when you trust yourself, it really gets you in the creative flow. This guy is in the flow. We want to be more in that flow more regularly in life so we're happier and more joyous and creative, right? Letting our juices flow. So when we are balancing the forces in this meditative state, our soulful presence, we can be creative, we can be in the flow, we can connect with the mysteries that we're embedded in. And I kind of liken it to a cauldron where you have this creative mix of possibilities so you can express yourself, your potential now and going forward, your divine potential to create a rich, fulfilled life, being in the flow and ready for whatever comes your way. So that's the reading. And then we will do a meditative adventure, meditative journey now, uh, using these cards to go into a meditative state like the Buddha in the card depicted, balancing the forces and having more creativity and fulfillment in our life with the I'll draw on Archangel Metatron, have him channel a message when we go through this meditation together now. So you can just breathe in some calm breaths as you breathe in pure, clear energy, nice and slowly, taking back in your own energy and slowly exhaling, releasing what you no longer need. You can breathe in pure, clear energy now into all the cells in your body, exhaling slowly, releasing what you no longer need. As you continue to quiet your mind, becoming quieter, and your cells are relaxing and being receptive to this pure, clear energy and breath, breathing in nice and easily and slowly exhaling. So every part of your body feels more and more relaxed for this wonderful journey we're about to go on together. As we relax more and more, we can go to a place where we can imagine ourselves like that Buddha sitting, perhaps beneath a beautiful tree, meditating, relaxing, preparing ourselves for this wonderful life and adventure that is unfolding. Sitting here with just ourselves, which connects with everything and everyone easily and gently. Allowing, breathing nice, clean, clear energy, breathing in and exhaling, releasing it through your whole body as that meditator under the tree, you now relaxes even more. Feeling at ease, ready for anything that comes your way in the flow, just allowing things to come to you now in the perfect way for you in this moment. And as you continue to breathe in this beautiful, allowing energy, this patient, open, receptive energy, allowing you to become stronger and stiller, the calm, pure presence which nothing can disturb, the calm, poised presence, breathing that in and allowing that queen of forces, that beautiful energy, that fire energy of bringing in the different polarities, the night and the day, the moon and the sun, bringing them into your being and your awareness, balancing them in the right way for you, knowing that all these forces are affecting you and are at your disposal now. And you can choose to use them in the right way for you now. allowing that energy to become even more balanced, more dynamically. Your intention is set there so that you're in perfect balance. So if you go to one side, if you have more giving, you may need more receiving. Go there. If you have more receiving, you may need more giving. You're able to balance easily, effortlessly, receiving all the blessings and potentials and possibilities that come from this balance. So you're in a really great place to flow. And going forward, you bring out your artistic side, your creative side. It could be like the man in the picture who's forming some kind of artwork, could be a potter or an artist with your words or your poetry or some other creative way that you express yourself, just allowing that since you're now in balance in this meditative state, it's very easily to be in the flow of creativity. You breathe in your creative juices and the air comes through you easily and effortlessly. You feel wonderfully alive, allowing all the external circumstances to be used as part of your canvas, your artistic canvas of creating your life. It may be a project, it may just be how you live your life, how you express yourself, your next conversation, your connection with nature, with the air, the water, the earth, the fire, how you connect with another person, how you move about the world, more awake, more alive, feeling creative, fulfilled in the right way for you now in the flow. And as you continue to flow on, I'm going to bring in Archangel Metatron to offer his insights on this soulful presence reading of your intention and trusting it. And he says, yes, as you become more and more connected with your true self, your inner soulful self, which is connected with everything and everyone, you do feel more balance. When you get out of balance, you are more quickly able to return to balance. You allow yourself the time and the energy to figure things out when things go in disarray momentarily. And you use some of that working on balance to put you in the right place to be creative and to use it for creativity yourself. Maybe some of your creativity is if you have too much air, you need some earth. You need to walk on the earth. If you have too much earth, maybe you need to put some water on your face. Drink some water. If you feel a little sluggish or weighed down, maybe you need some energy. You need to look at the sunlight or feel some heat or rub your hands together. All of these ways can balance nature and make you in a more creative, productive, responsive state to enjoy your life and let it be creative and fulfilling now. So we wish you much love and support in your journey and wholeness, connecting with yourself at deeper levels and letting that spread throughout your day. Much love, Archangel Metatron. Thank you. So taking that in, just breathing that energy in, ready to come back, using our meditative energy, balancing the Queen of Forces, all the energies around us, and being creative and fulfilled in the flow today, going forward. 1, ready to come back. 2, using this experience any way you wish. 3, ready to open your eyes. 4, returning here anytime you want. And 5, opening your eyes, refreshed, balanced, alert, creative, alive, ready for your day.
Thank you, Philip. Such a good reminder
Mm-hmm.
to
Yeah,
connect.
so go
Yeah,
ahead.
to connect with ourselves
Mm,
today. Thank you.
mm-hmm. And part of the insight on that meditation we just did about what your soul wants you to know now is to know that when we do different kinds of meditations, which many people do, Uh, the idea is to just make that more ongoing throughout the day to connect the big picture with the everyday, uh, regular earthly reality and our things that we're required to do in our errands and things that we can kind of lose track of ourselves.
Yeah, it's good to keep in mind during the day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you. I will try to do that.
Yes, we can try that every day and the more we do that, the more it becomes like anything, the more you do it, the more it becomes a part of you. What you
Yeah,
focus on grows, and
yeah, yeah. It's really a part of us.
it is.
Mm. Well, tell us a little bit about how to connect with you if we'd like to after today.
Yes, well, I'd like to offer a gift to listeners that I think they might really enjoy. It's what we call a Pure Potential Resource Kit. Um, and it's on our website, gettingthru.org/spiritual. And it's a wonderful kit to get your pure potential going. And you will get our holistic EFT tapping, a special deep healing, some video demos on how to go more into your pure potential, which we explored today. And you can have a free pure potential planning session with us too. So go to that gettingthru.org/spiritual and get your free pure potential kit. I think people will really enjoy that. And we do have some spiritual coaching and healing programs coming up too.
Well, thank you. So, to our listeners, we offer daily guided meditations on EWN, and we hope you'll come back and join us. Philip is with us once a month, and we do really always appreciate his presence. It's so grounding and centering and caring. So, do come back and check us out another time. Thank you, everyone. Bye, Philip.
Bye bye. Bye, Sue. Thanks.